Hello everyone, today we will show you China's first artificial satellite in the eyes of the Chinese people, Dongfeng 1. Before that, we introduced the launch vehicle needed to launch the world's fifth artificial satellite. Friends who are interested can click on our homepage to continue to learn. In fact, not all artificial satellites spread their wings to welcome the sun as soon as they go into space. The earliest artificial satellites in human history actually did not have solar panels. And they all relied on their own batteries to complete their functions. The world's first man-made satellite was the Soviet Union's Sputnik No. 1. Its function was to move according to a predetermined orbit, and then use its 4 radio antennas to transmit radio signals to the ground. In this context, China's Dongfeng No. 1 is not very good. It can be of great significance to the Chinese people. The first is the name of the satellite. Dongfeng is the name of a song praising Mao Zedong, and its original meaning is to describe Chaoyang. The first line of the song is that the east has turned red, the sun has risen, and a man named Mao Zedong has appeared in China. This lyric describes how China became a country again under the leadership of Mao Zedong, which is what everyone expects. The first satellite was named Dongfeng 1, apparently in the hope that this satellite could witness the growth of China's aerospace industry. Through this name, this emotionless machine is endowed with Chinese people's good expectations for the future. When in orbit, this satellite sends radio waves so that people all over the world can hear the beautiful melody of the song Dongfeng. Ho Xingqi, an expert on the temperature control of the Dongfeng 1 satellite of the Aerospace Science and Technology Group, once said, at that time, there were no calculation methods and design methods. It is unimaginable to derive formulas, establish equations, and then solve them by yourself. Chi Farron, the main technical director of Dongfeng No. 1, once said in an interview, for example, if you want to do a low-temperature experiment, there is no low-temperature laboratory, where can you do it? In the Navy's cold storage, we wore overcoats and plastic shoes for experiments in summer. After we came out, our plastic shoes were cracked and broken, which was very difficult. But in that case, we can get the job done. 50 years ago, the temperature control range of Dongfeng 1 was around 5 degrees to 40 degrees. Even today, this number can still meet the requirements of most satellites. The environment at that time was very difficult. New China has not completely stabilized. When Dongfeng 1 was launched, China was undergoing the Cultural Revolution. There were extensive political struggles in the society, and production activities were severely damaged. There are such a group of dreamers and doers in such an environment. The man-made satellite was created in China, which gave hope to countless people at that time, and also realized the dream of Chinese ancestors recorded for thousands of years. This is a great idealism. Due to space limitations, we will stop here today. If you are interested, you can visit the Chinese internet at any time to get more information. Next, we will continue to bring you interesting history of China's spaceflight.